Hey everybody, welcome to our channel, The Infinite Empire Farm. My name's David.
I'm Eileen.
And we just purchased 9.5 acres in Trinidad of
Colorado.
Raw land. So we purchased not a farm yet, but hopefully a farm. And I'm from Albuquerque.
I'm from El Paso. I own a med spa.
And I own a landscaping company. And so farming is not in our background.
Not at all.
Nor is, I mean, luckily clearing land and stuff like that's kind of up my alley. But other than that, we're completely new and green to this. We hope to turn this place into a magical place for this whole town and for everybody to come visit.
We have a lot of cool ideas, like little petting zoo. We're right on this really cool trail called Simpson's Rest. So we get a lot of traffic. So if you're ever in the area, you need to come and visit us.
Yeah, we're hoping to have a petting zoo ultimately, maybe a small RV park. First things first, we are building out campsites. They will be boondocking and glamping sites with some glamping tents, etc. And then ultimately we're hoping to have an actual U-pick farm where we produce produce and have a farm stand. We just have so much good ideas for this land. The reason we landed here was my family is majority in Albuquerque, and even though she's originally from El Paso, the good majority of her family has moved to Denver. So we're trying to find a nice local in-between point and a fresh starting point. We're new to the relationship ish. We're a couple years deep, so you know, we kind of wanted some mutual stomping grounds, common ground that we can share and build together and not have any history with. So yeah, it's just a perfect middle ground for us. And access to I-25 is only 4 or 5 minutes down the road, maybe not even that much.
Not even that.
So we're super accessible. We are in the county, we're not in the city of Trinidad. So we're technically in Los Animas County, which is 10 feet outside of the city. So we get all the benefits of the city, the small town, but all of the benefits of being in the county when it comes to zoning and other things. So stay tuned to our channel.
It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah,
and we need help too. So if you guys are watching us do a project and you see that it could be done easier or better, please let us know, because like we said, we're very new at this.
Yeah, give us your comments, give us your suggestions. Be kind. We are new to this. We're not experts, we're not professionals, we're none of that. We're not contractors. You know, we're ultimately going to build some Airbnbs here, and there's going to be probably lots of blunders along the way, so be gentle on us, but constructive criticism is definitely welcome. So our goal of this video is to take you through our first 7 days on the property and what we accomplish and what we learn. So stay tuned through this video, and we'll see you at the end for a recap. All right, so I've never made one of these before, but I do know a little bit about fire, and that is that fire needs air to breathe. So what I'm thinking is going to work is to cut maybe like a 6-inch slit across the barrel here, and then smack it with the hammer, which will cause it to open up and kind of allow like a little bit of a breather hole. And I'll probably do, I don't know, 6 or 8 of those at least across all across the bottom, so that way it gets good airflow and doesn't smoke tons. So let's give it a shot. Just like that, and I think I'm just gonna give it a good whack in the middle and see what happens. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted right there. So just a nice little air vent for the fire to come out, or for the air to go in, and hopefully not too much fire to come out, but hopefully for the air to go in. So anyways, I'm gonna finish this up. That's pretty much all there is to this project. I'm gonna put the missus on a weed whacker, which I don't think she's ever used before, so we're gonna get started on that too. All right, so this is her first time ever using a weed whacker, and looks like she's gonna get the hang of it. So we gotta kind of weed whack this whole area to kind of, we're gonna have our fire pit right here on the other side of this bush, down in that little divot there, and we're gonna park our RV right here. So basically we're gonna have a little trail that goes down in there, and nice clean area all the way around where we're gonna be burning. Alrighty, well, day one almost in the wraps. Got this whole area weed whacked. The missus did some work with her first weed whacker job ever. And then we took the rototiller to this whole area. We're gonna smooth and level all this dirt, make a nice fire pit in the middle, use probably those logs over there to make a seating area for us. But in raking,
Look at what we just
look at that.
found. Like some old medicine vial from like the 1800s.
We're hoping it's 1800s.
Hopefully.
Does it have any markings on the bottom, baby?
Tiny vise. Oh, there is. We'll have to look that up later.
We'll have to look at the bottom, but
I mean,
cool find.
so
Cool find
and
number one.
Deep in the ground, so hopefully it's something amazing.
And then look at our view, guys. Look at this is where we get to look at for a while. The sun shines, we get the city, and then up on the hill, way up there, right there, we get our American flag as the sun starts to set and the wind's blowing. It's kind of sideways right now, but anyways, just look at the sky. The sky's enough.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely beautiful. So we'll be pulling Miss Martini, the RV, up here, backing her in, and that way our door faces this way. And end of day one. So we'll see you on day two. Trying out that burn barrel I showed you guys earlier tonight, or today I should say, and look at that. Those breather holes are working amazing. Hardly smoke or none at all, and it just provides perfect draft through the bottom. I get to do this and look at the moon and all the stars. Okay, we'll really see you guys tomorrow.
The next day.
One of the very first projects we're trying to get done here is to set up an electric fence for our goats so they can help us mow this down without us having to go through with the mower or something like that. So basically we're putting T-posts on each corner, and then we have some plastic stakes that we're gonna be putting I don't know, every 10 feet or so along each line. So basically we're starting down there at that corner. We're gonna come to this corner, and then we're gonna shoot somewhere off, probably just in front of that tree over there, the big tree, all the way down to that front of that tree down there, and then to the telephone pole and all the way back. So they'll have this whole area to roam and mow down for us. Also, I'll show you in just a minute, but we are transferring water for them also, so that way they have food and water, and then we'll build a little shelter for them. So we're just trying to get it all set up to where they can be up here and be comfortable, and start doing their job, which is eating down all these damn weeds for us. So we're gonna get these posts in the ground. Wifey's gonna weed whack so that way the grass doesn't touch the electric fence and short it out or cause it to not work as good. And so that's the goal today. Get as much of this fence put in and get that water transferred, and I guess that's it. So we'll see how much we get done. It's already, I don't know, 2 o'clock, and it gets dark here. As you can see, the sun, the mountain robs us of our afternoon sun, so it gets dark here almost an hour and a half early, or the sun goes down an hour and a half early. So anyways, we're gonna get to work and get some of this done. Good to go. On to the next one. Alright, so the next mission is to transfer the remainder of this water, which we use the top half to, or top little bit, to fill up the RV. and we're gonna transfer it to that tank there. These are food grade IBC totes. I found them on Facebook for $130 a piece for food grade ones. They had cheaper ones, but they had hazardous materials and stuff like that in them. And obviously, if we're going to be giving it to our animals and ourselves, I want it to be food grade. So we've got a transfer pump, a little pump that hooks up to a hose there and then pumps it into this one. So let's get to transferring this water and then back on the fence. All right, guys, so yesterday we went around this entire area that we have here, probably, I don't know, close to an acre, maybe a little bit, probably a little bit less than an acre. And we went around and put T-posts in for our electric fence. This is going to be a gate here, so we got a T-post and a T-post. We're going to have an electric gate across here. We also installed these plastic stakes about every, I don't know, 12, 15 feet. And especially when we have curves and stuff like that, so that way we stay away. We also weed whacked a good 4-foot path kind of all the way around, so that way there's no issues with the connectivity of the electric wire. And now we're basically just starting to run our wire. These are insulators. Of course, electric and metal don't work, so you have to have a plastic insulator. We put these every 12 inches, starting at the bottom. Basically what you do, they have this little hook, and this little hook right here wraps around the post this way. You kind of just push it all the way around and then snap it on. So pretty simple system. And then every 12 inches, like I said, which is about there. It doesn't have to be exact. I was measuring yesterday, but just as long as the gap stays semi-consistent. And then one other one. And what I'm doing is gonna run the top wire first. Actually, this one I'm gonna loop down, go back and around that way, and then, because like I said, we're gonna have an electric fence across here, which is a big spring that hooks on, and you can actually unhook it with a handle so you don't get electrocuted. Set it on the ground, drive through, and then hook your gate back. We'll actually have 2 of these, one here and then one up at the front of the property where we come in. So that's the goal this evening, is to get as much wire run as we possibly can, and then see what tomorrow brings. It's already late in the day, so we'll see you tomorrow. All right, as you can see, sun's already going down on us again, so we got not a late start, but kind of a mission today. We ended up driving from Trinidad to Pueblo, which is about 80 miles, to get free pallets. Couldn't find free pallets. The place that was had them listed on Facebook Marketplace didn't have them anymore, and we didn't want to waste any more time, so we ended up spending $3 a piece. We bought 20 of them. We're probably only gonna need I don't know, 8 or so to build the goat shelter, so we'll have some leftovers to do other projects with. We're gonna be doing a lot of pallet projects. Right now it's just gonna be a makeshift house for them, just something to keep them warm. We're gonna put some wood pine shavings for their bedding, and so we're gonna get to zipping this sucker together and hopefully have it done by dark, so we can go get them tomorrow and bring them here the following day. So check it out how we put this together. Not sure how it's gonna work, but hopefully it'll look all right. We are gonna use regular pallets, but then we're going to cut off extra boards and seal up as many of the gaps as possible within reason, without, you know, creating like an airtight structure or whatever. So anyways, I'm gonna get started before it gets dark on us. All right, so we got a couple of piles of boards cut off of one of the pallets. Again, we're brand new to this, and so us finally thinking in the moment, we're gonna cut off the inside boards on this. Number one, to make this less heavy, but to also not use so many pallets. So basically we just have a bunch of boards. We're gonna just try to just generally close off the gaps. I mean, the thing is that their door is gonna be wide open, so it's not like it's gonna be warm in there by closing the gaps, but basically we're trying to make a big windbreak, so that way if the wind blows, they can be nice and tucked in the corner and be warm. So we're gonna go through and just put a bunch of these suckers on, and like I said, close up these gaps. Alright guys, the goat house is finally finished. Honestly, it's 2 days since we filmed the last video, because yesterday we took the day off and went and actually got the goats, which was over 500 miles round trip for us to get them. So they are home and in the trailer right there. We got the gate done on the electric fence right there, and we actually ended up separating the two paddocks. So we ran all of this electric fence today and left that area out there just halfway done. So we decided we want to have them all in this area for now, but the main focus is the house that we finished for them. We got them this beautiful rustic vintage roof, and of course the outside is all made out of pallets. We stripped off those center boards like I said and filled in all the gaps, and then we got a huge bale of pine wood straw, or wood chips I should say, pine chips, and gave them a good, I don't know, 4 to 6 inch worth of bedding there. So they're ready. The electric fence isn't working yet, so it's cloudy. We had to go buy a new Energizer. Hopefully that'll charge, and we can let them go in here and they can live happily ever after for a little while. And then we're curious to see how long it takes them to clear out this whole area, so that way we kind of know how much area to fence off in the future for them, as far as like timing and all that stuff. So anyways, that's our progress report today. We're cutting tons of wood, weed whacking, and digging up cactus. That's the goal for the rest of the day. So we'll see you. I don't know, I can edit that out. You don't have to stop it.
Oh.
I just gotta think what to say. So anyway, so we're gonna finish the daily chores. We always make it a goal to burn 2 huge piles of firewood every day, of all the dead stuff that's laying around, and try to dig up at least a wheelbarrow full of cactus and either burn it or get rid of that too. So that's how we're gonna wrap up our afternoon and get back to work. So we'll see you over there.
Good morning. So we are day 7 on the farm, and look at who we got. We have Bo and Sunshine, Bailey, and Coconut's back there somewhere. Where are you, Coconut? Where are you, Coconut? So we finally got these guys back from Albuquerque. We got their electric fence set up, their little home set up, and we are so eager to see how much these little guys can clean. So we will keep you posted day by day, but I am so excited. So keep in tune, or stay in tune. Keep watching. We'll see you soon.
All right guys, we made it. Day 8. We survived our first full week.
Holy smokes. What an adventure.
We've learned a lot this week. We've accomplished so much in 1 week, at least in our opinion. especially for just having our bare hands and a couple of small tools. As you can see, we actually are living in our RV as we develop this land and clear everything out. So that was one thing we didn't mention in our intro, but we do have a place to stay, so we're not completely homeless and vagabonds up here. But we definitely got a lot accomplished this week. One big thing we got done was there's fallen trees, dead trees everywhere, and we cut up so much trees and burned probably 8 to 10 truckloads of wood, literally, like,
At least.
and so we created 2 burn barrels, and every night that's our ritual. We sit by the fire and burn a bunch of wood. So we're cleaning up our land and
Making
kind of
some compost too, right?
yeah, well, some
Eventually.
ash for fertilizer. So
Oh yeah.
that's one thing we definitely got done. What'd you get done this week, baby?
Cleared our road. So weed whacking is my thing, what I'm doing during this time. So don't make fun of me when I get so excited about my little weed whacking accomplishments, because like I said in the beginning, I come from a med spa, so I'm getting my hands dirty.
Yeah, she definitely found a tool that she likes. So,
Yeah.
so that's good. What else did we get done? Oh, cactus removal.
Oh my
Tons and
gosh.
tons and tons. I think I probably removed around 8 to 10 wheelbarrows at least of cactus. Some we burned, some we took to the dump. That's another thing we got done.
Oh yeah.
We
We got water. We went to the dump and then we refilled our water, or filled our water.
Yeah, we got water for our goats. When we have we bought 2 270-gallon totes. One we used to transfer the water to their site. We set up an electric fence unsuccessfully so far, but we do
Yeah.
have it all installed. It just doesn't shock very hard for some reason.
No.
So can't figure out what we're doing wrong there. I've tried everything, but I'm just gonna keep messing with it and hopefully get that right. What else did we do?
Ooh, we found graves. We found
Oh.
2 graves.
We're
Crazy.
we're hoping they're dog graves.
Yes.
They kind of had dog names, but
I don't know.
so yeah, that. Oh, we got our goats.
Yes.
We built a goat house for them.
Yes. That's a lot in a week. I think
Yeah,
we did really
so-
good.
So we really kicked butt in our first week. You know, as you can see, we have piles stacked up. We try to burn like that much every night. We have almost our first little campsite developed. So it's been a very productive week, and we're looking forward to next week. So I guess, any final thoughts?
No.
All right, well, I appreciate you guys watching this one, and we're gonna try to put out a video a week, mainly what our accomplishments are that week, along with little projects, maybe as individual videos. So stay tuned to our channel,
Please.
and like, subscribe,
All
watch
that.
all of us, share us with your friends, please. It's gonna help us.
Look at these crazy people.
Yeah, look at these 2 hillbilly, or not even hillbillies,
Not
these
even.
city slickers.
City slickers.
Coming hillbillies. So anyways, we appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Bye.